What up, YouTube? You already know, Big Lou tapping back in with What It Do with Big Lou, NFZR2, baby. This is part 2 of the profile started earlier today on Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. This is to refresh people's memories. Mike Tyson was born Michael Gerard Tyson, June 30th, 1966, Brooklyn, New York, right? He went by the nicknames Iron Mike, Kid Dynamite, and later the baddest man on the planet. As everybody knows, he was a heavyweight, stood 5'10" with a 71-inch reach. He fought in the orthodox stance, 58 total professional fights, 50 of them wins, 44 by way of knockout. He had 6 losses and 2 no contests. He's a 2-time National Junior Olympics gold medalist, 1981 North Carolina, 1982 Tennessee, and he also was a New York Golden Glove gold medalist, 1984. He was known for his ferocious, intimidating boxing style and his behavior controversial inside and outside of the ring. He had a knockout to win percentage of 88%. He was ranked 16th on the Rings magazine's list of 100 greatest punchers of all time, and first on ESPN's list of the hardest hitters in the heavyweight division, heavyweight history. Sky Sports described him as perhaps the most ferocious fighter to step into a professional ring, and he was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame and the World Boxing Hall of Fame. He got convicted in 1992 of a charge. He went away from prison for 6 years. Like I had mentioned earlier, him and Holyfield were supposed to meet up in the ring. Tyson ended up losing to Buster Douglas in Japan, and then in Buster Douglas' very first title defense, the title was taken and he couldn't defend it, and Evander took it, right? This is the era when guys were fighting everybody. So I want to go over some of the guys that Mike Tyson fought. So his last 4 professional bouts, he lost. His last 5 professional bouts, he was 2-3. And his last professional bout was against Kevin McBride. 10th round, the 6th round of a 10-round fight with 3 minutes left was RTD, and then he got KO'd by Danny Williams. And then Clifford Itene, he beat. Lennox Lewis, he got knocked out in the 8th round on the championship fight. And Brian Nielsen, he beat. He's been in the ring with Andrew Galata, with Orlin Norris, with Francois Botha, Evander Holyfield twice, Bruce Seldon twice, Frank Bruno twice, Buster Mathis Jr. His comeback after being released was against Peter McNeely. He beat Donovan Resurrected twice, Alex Stewart, Henry Tillman, Buster Douglas, Carl the Truth Williams. He beat ex-champion Michael Spinks, Tony Tubbs, ex-champion Larry Holmes, Tyrell Biggs, ex-champ Tony Tucker, ex-champs James Bone Crusher Smith, Pinklin Thomas. Those are 2 ex-champions. And then he beat Trevor Berbick to win the WBC back when he was 20 years old. He also whooped the son of ex-heavyweight champion Smoking Joe Frazier, Marvis Frazier. And this is back when, when everybody fought everybody. He's a 5-time. He's held 5 titles in the heavyweight division, and he's a 2-time heavyweight champion. At the time, he joined only a few guys that ever did it: Floyd Patterson, Muhammad Ali, Tim Witherspoon, Evander Holyfield, and George Foreman. Since then, there's been Anthony Joshua, Klitschko, Lennox Lewis has done it. I think Lennox Lewis is a 3-time heavyweight champion. But it's back when, these guys fought everybody. You know what I mean? Some of Tyson's legacy was he was Ring Magazine's Fighter of the Year in 86 and 88. 1998 ranking of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Ring Magazine placed Tyson at number 14 on the list, despite criticism of facing underwhelming competition during his run as champion. And I don't buy that at all. He fought everybody. The only one he didn't get to fight was Riddick Bowe, because he was out of the picture once he got released from prison. He is remembered for his attire of black trunks, black shoes, no socks, with the white towel fit around his neck in place of a traditional robe, as well as his habit of rapidly pacing the ring before the start of a fight. prior to, he was inducted in June 12th, 2011, alongside Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., Sylvester Stallone, and Kasazu. And then in 2013, he was inducted into the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame and headlined the induction ceremony. Tyson was inducted into the Southern Nevada Hall of Fame at 15, along with 4 other inductees with ties to Southern Nevada. Tyson reflected on his stronger opponents in 10 categories for a 2014 interview with the Ring magazine, including best jab, best defense, fastest hands, fastest feet, best chin, smartest, strongest, best puncher, best boxer, and best overall. In 2017, the Ring magazine ranked Tyson as number 9 of 20 heavyweight champions based on a poll of panelists that included trainers, matchmakers, media historians, and boxers. And that included trainers Teddy Atlas, Pat Burns, Virgil Hunter, and Don Turner. Matchmakers, guys I never heard of. Media, Al Bernstein, Ron Borges, Paulie Malignaggi, Michael Rosenthal, Harold Letterman, Dan Raphael. Some historians and the boxers was Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson participated in the poll, but neither fighter ranked himself. Instead, a weighted average for the other panelists was assigned to their respective slots on the ballot. In 2020, Bill Captain of the Ring magazine lists Tyson as number 17 of 20 greatest heavyweights of all time. Tyson spoke with the Ring magazine in 2020 about his 6 greatest victories, which included knockouts of Trevor Berbick, Pinklin Thomas, Tony Tucker, Tyrell Biggs, Larry Holmes, and Michael Spinks. In 2020, CBS Sports boxing expert Brian Campbell and Brent Brookhouse ranked the top 10 heavyweights of the last 50 years, and Tyson was ranked 7. So, a little bit, Mike Tyson, even to this day, he's big. He's a big name in media. And he was exciting to watch, man. The kid had, when he was a youngster, man, and this is what he fell away from after Cusimano passed away, and he got away from Kevin Rooney and all that. The beautiful footwork and head movement that he used to use. He got away from that, man, and that's what I think he lost a lot of his spunk, a lot of what he did best in the ring was with the head movement, the feet movement, and all that, generating that power from, when he twists and all that. And I think that's when things started going downhill for him, when he got away from that. And now when they show clips of him in his older ages where he's with MMA fighters and he's showing them, tips and all that, and in the ring himself, that spunks came back. He's excited about the game of boxing again, and it shows. But I think he's having some back problems now, so I don't know if Mike will ever be stepping foot back in the ring. We'll see what time, what the future holds for him, though. It'd be nice to see him train some guys, because I think he's really got it. I think Mike Tyson can do some good in boxing. I think he can make some world champions, develop some world champions, or even pick up some guys that used to be ex-champions and might need some help on things, and I could see him bringing them back to greatness. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Big Lou's going to tap on out, and that's part 2. Profiles: Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield, and Iron Mike Tyson. Yeah. All right, peoples. Gone.